You are one name in a credit roll of 5,000. The list scrolls for 9 minutes. Your name appears for less than a second. Open on a screen. The GTA 5 credits are scrolling. 5,000 and counting. Programmers, testers, audio engineers, technical artists, a small army of people who built the most profitable entertainment product of their generation. You are one of them. Somewhere in that scroll is your name. You will need to pause the video to find it. You are 23 years old. You are standing outside Rockstar Lincoln on a Tuesday morning in a coat that is too thin for the wind. The contract in your bag says hourly. It says temporary. It says no overtime. The credit roll is the only public proof you will ever have that you were here. Level 1. The QA Contractor. You are 23 years old. Rockstar Lincoln. Hourly contract. No benefits. No public mention of where you work. You play the same mission 400 times looking for a clipping bug, a tiny visual tear where a character's foot drops through the pavement. You log it. You play it again. The pay is below the national average for entry-level work. You sign a non-disclosure agreement. The agreement forbids you from tweeting where you are employed. It forbids you from mentioning the city on a dating profile. The company that builds simulated freedom does not let you describe your commute. You tell yourself the badge is the bonus. You believe it. It helps more than it should. Level 2. The Junior Programmer. You are 26 years old. You are promoted into engine work on Rage, the Rockstar Advanced Game Engine, the proprietary system from 2006 that every Rockstar title runs on. Your base salary is $83,519. That is 26% below the national average for software engineers. You tell yourself the brand is the bonus. Your first 55-hour week arrives quietly. Nobody announces it. There is no email. The week just becomes that shape. And then the next one does, and then it is the shape of the year. Level 3. The Mid-Level Engineer. You are 29 years old. H-1B salary disclosures put your median at $132,250. You ship a feature that 200 million people will touch with their thumbs. You cannot tell your mother what it is. During the peak crunch on Red Dead Redemption, the studio in San Diego begins offering laundry service to employees. You drop a black bag of dirty clothes at the front desk at midnight. You drive home. You stare at the ceiling. You understand what the gesture is actually saying. They do not expect you to have time to wash your own shirts. They have done the math. They are correct. Level 4. The Senior Engineer. You are 33 years old. Your senior base is $172,000. Add $17,000 in bonus, stock, profit share. In Manhattan listings, the ceiling is $200,000 for 11 to 15 years of experience. You work 60-hour weeks. In month 31 of a 36-month cycle, the Hauser brothers change a core mechanic. The whole team eats the cost. The cost is paid in nights and weekends. You are salaried. There is no overtime line on your paycheck. There is no overtime line in the budget. One former employee will later say the pressure pushed them to heavy drinking just to cope. You hear about it from a friend in the open plan kitchen. You nod. You go back to your desk. You are told it is a privilege to serve. State the rule plainly. The prevailing attitude inside the building is this: it should be a privilege to serve in this organization. If you do not agree, there is a long line of people waiting to take your place. You believe it, partly because the dream is real. That belief is also the leash. If you leave mid-production, your name disappears from the credits. Rockstar confirms this when asked. The only public monument to your years inside the building is conditional on your obedience until ship date. You do the math. You stay. If you are enjoying this, a sub goes a long way. All right, back to it. Level 5. The Lead. You are 38 years old. You lead a team of 40 engineers inside a project of nearly 6,000 people across 11 studios. The largest share is in Rockstar India. The estimated total budget for GTA 6 is $1 to $2 billion. You ship code interacted with by hundreds of millions of human beings. Software engineers rate Rockstar 3.2 stars on Glassdoor. Only 35% recommend it to a friend. Work-life balance 2.7. You have a corner of authority and zero public voice. You still cannot describe your job at a dinner party. October 2018. Dan Houser tells an interviewer the team has been working 100-hour weeks. The quote lands. The internet reacts. The wall of silence cracks. For the first time in company history, Rockstar lets its developers speak publicly about working conditions. Engineers tweet about their own jobs. Reforms follow. Contractors are converted to full-time employees. Scheduling is tightened. Managers accused of abuse are ousted. Mental health benefits arrive. 20+ current and former staff tell Bloomberg that morale is the highest it has ever been. You feel, briefly, that the trade was worth it. October 2025. A worker types a single sentence in a private Discord server. The sentence suggests Rockstar should let staff stick to their contracted hours. 30 to 40 engineers in Edinburgh and London are fired. The official reason is leaking confidential information. The Independent Workers' Union of Great Britain calls it the most blatant act of union busting in the history of the games industry. Protests outside the Edinburgh office on November 6th. Protests outside the London office. In December, Labour MP Chris Murray raises the firings at Prime Minister's questions. The reform held until it was tested. The system keeps moving forward without you. Return to the credit roll. 5,000 names. You find yours. It scrolls past in under a second. The salary was 26% below average. The week was 60 hours. The silence lasted 20 years. The credit lasted half a second. You did not build a game. You built the most profitable entertainment product of a generation. The dream was real. So was the price. 5,000 names. One of them is yours. The math works, the leash holds, the credits roll.